Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Capricorn for July 2021. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign. If the reading resonates, that's awesome, or even if parts of it do. But if it doesn't, it's simply not your message. Just take some of it or leave the rest. Just don't make a story fit if it doesn't necessarily resonate with you. Okay, so I'm currently shuffling with the Romance Angels by Drawing Virtue, and we'll get into your reading. Okay, what can we get for Capricorn, please, for July 2021? Oh, okay, straight out. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, sorry, I've got a little bug on the table. Just bear with us. I wanted to get rid of that. Sorry. Just squish that. So either you or something or someone in your life is really bugging you, getting in the way. Wow, we have deception and forgiving and learning. This is really powerful. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I'm really getting the sense that either you or someone that you're dealing with potentially may not been necessarily forthcoming with their true feelings, passion of what we don't see. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Let go of control issues. Okay. What else can you tell us for Capricorn, please, for July 2021? Okay. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And you deserve love. You are lovable. Of course you are. Of course you're lovable. Bottom of the deck, we have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest love and energy of all. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Wow. Okay. So these are what we don't see, and this is what's currently going on in the situation. So I just felt the need to just shuffle the cards, and I'd seen true love in reverse and healing family issues. So I'm getting a sense that you may be in a relationship with someone right now, or your person's in a relationship with someone, and you may have thought that they were your true love, but potentially they're not your true love. And this may have been something that's been relatively hard to take or to understand. I'm really feeling very much here that I'm getting the sense of you letting go of one situation so that you can move on safely to a new situation and kind of let go of something. And this in turn is going to allow you to move on forward, because you'll have that recognition that you actually are deserving of so much more in your life, and especially when it comes to your love life. If there had been deception there, or manipulation, or either infidelity or cheating, or one-sidedness, selfishness, gaslighting, manipulation, any of those types of more relatively negative concepts and things occurring in your life when it comes to a particular relationship that you may have been in, that needs to be gotten rid of or transformed in a sense, so that you can move on and feel more fulfilled in your life, and have that recognition that it doesn't matter what's happened previously. It shouldn't kind of deter you from knowing that you are deserving of true love, and that you can move on forward, and that eventually you'll get to a point where you will be able to meet somebody who is more likely the one, and that it will be safe for you to open up your heart, potentially even to forgive yourself or forgive this other person that these situations had played out. You may have had a lot of passion with this other particular person, and that could have just been all that it was. And then it's having that that understanding of, okay, well, if I move forward and I want to have love in my life, there needs to be more than just kind of passion to it. There has to be mutual respect, appreciation and understanding, and you know, all these other kind of different values that you may have to be able to move yourself forward. But I feel like it's really important that I start getting some clarifiers for you with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. Broke up the deck and we got Talking and Mask. So I'm really getting the sense that either you and this person, if you haven't separated from them, that you're going to have a conversation, because there's definitely not showing true feelings here with the mask and deception. And then we've got pretending, deluding and gaslighting, and then codependent next, third party situation. So there could be a third party situation or a codependent relationship. There's a lot of attraction to do with this connection, but you know, was there much more than that? We'll have to go into the cards. Okay. Wow. What else can you what can you get for us, please, for this reading? You may come across this person who's wanting to show that they're making the effort to try to get forgiveness, to be able to keep something, or keep something relatively stable, but it might not necessarily be for the best of intents. Like it could be just for financial or emotional kind of codependency, for selfish reasons. I'm getting. What else can you tell us here for this reading, please, for Capricorn? Wow, here we go, straight off the bat. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So I'm really feeling that this was a karmic relationship for you to learn to let go, to deserve love, to be able to move on forward. And then acts, look at this, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. There could have been abandonment in the connection, no communication, lack of communication. Wow, strong message there. My goodness. I'm going to put that there with this. What else can you tell us, please? Wow, abundance, and it came out reverse. All my cards are upright for this deck. So this, you or your person may have been codependent on each other for financial reasons, and a lot of negativity in the relationship, not necessarily getting what it is that you want or what they want. But you'll be able to transition out of that once it's been released, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growing. So I'm getting like forgiving what has happened so that you can move on, so you can transition to a brand new stage of your life. There'll be shocking news or transformation or upheaval, changes, healing your heart from a codependency relationship, heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship, addiction. Wow, goodness me. What else can we get here, please, for Capricorn? Well, I can't take all of that, but let's see what we got. There's too many. There's too many here. I'm going to start that again, so bear with us. Just make sure that these cards are upright, because they're all put in upright, and if they come out reverse, they come out reverse. So what else can you tell us for Capricorn, please, for July? Yeah, so either you or this person may be in debt right now, or having arguments to do with finances, or you have done in the past, or that has been an issue, and it's like, well, how do I get my financial stability? How can I grow into a new situation or move on happily and comfortably in my life if I haven't got this relationship, you know, standing on your own 2 feet? What else can I get for Capricorn, please? Okay. What have we got here? Healing your heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. You know, moving out of that. And then heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening up your heart, getting together and perfect. Yeah, and then options, decisions, unconventional string along, one night stand, keys on a ring. So what I'm feeling is that you're enabling you and allowing you to be able to move on is like healing your heart from this difficult situation, so that you're actually able to make choices, to make certain decisions about opening up your heart again to people who are genuinely going to show you that they, you know, that they like you, that they want to take you out, that they want to date you, they want to be with you, you know. And I'm just shuffled the cards and got stabbed in the back. So you've been stabbed in the back, or your person has, or there's separation, or there will be some something being coming to light. We've got deception here, deception again, and then separation, breakup, separation again. Wow, bottom of the deck, we have self-indulgence, focus on yourself, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Yeah, appreciating yourself, knowing that you are deserving of love, that you are lovable, working on yourself. Yeah, so that you can move on forward in your life, and allow you to feel so much more fulfilled. Like, you'll be transitioning out a very difficult cycle, but it will allow you to move on forward in this soul growth of yours, and to know and understand that, you know, you'll tolerate what you'll tolerate, and you can have more control in your life, and set up really good boundaries for yourself, learning to trust yourself, having that self-love and that respect, which in turn will allow you to heal your heart from this situation and move on forward. What can we get here? This is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. What can we get for Capricorn, please? Wow, okay, straight out. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, so you've been fighting and fighting, persevering in a particular connection, which is we're probably coming to an end. Yeah, could be dealing with an Aries here with the Emperor energy, or another fire sign with the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing one of those, feeling relatively insecure about a situation, trying to fight for a situation. Yeah, you could have been dealing with someone who was unfaithful. They could have been sending messages to other people, and then you found out about this, and it's feeling, you know, insecure about being able to move on forward in your life, feeling out of the cold, lots of drama. But it's about accepting a situation for what it is. Did it genuinely give you the emotional fulfillment previously? You know, it could have been just a karmic cycle of something that you may have been in, and which has been incredibly burdening. Obviously having to fight for something that may not necessarily been working out for you, feeling mentally trapped in your head, you know, stuck in a particular situation, and it's asking you to eventually move on forward emotionally and kind of tap out from the connection to get that fulfillment about what it is that you're after. Or this is in turn happening with your person. Yeah, learning to set strong, firm boundaries for yourself, getting clear-minded about what it is that you want. The Queen of Swords is somebody, you know, that's gone through very difficult times, and they're very strong, they're very resilient, they've, you know, overcome adversity, and this is something that you will end up getting to that point. Look at this beautiful sun energy with the Leo card. You know, there could have potentially have been a third party situation, but I'm really getting the sense that you standing up for yourself, feeling more confident and assured about what it is that you want, standing up in your truth, you know, it is allowing you to feel a lot clearer about what it is that you want, and you're going to have this beautiful happiness eventually coming in for you. I mean, this is also healing like the inner child, and we had the inner child healing card here. You know, you will eventually get to that place of feeling really fulfilled and excited in your life, but potentially there could be a sense of insecurity right now, or even dependency, but you will eventually move on away from that because you've been emotionally let down potentially by this particular connection, and feeling relatively unbalanced, but you'll be able to move on out of that and find a new foundation for yourself and lay down roots, which is going to give you the happiness and success that you want in your life. But potentially there may be a toxic situation that you're coming out with right now that you're going to be ending, separating from. You may have stayed in the situation because you've been fearful of change, I'm getting, but it's coming to light that potentially staying in a situation because there's not the finances necessarily available gaining that truth and clarity that it's not coming, that's not been coming around, being stuck on the fence about how to move on forward in relation to this connection, you know, unsure about making particular difficult choices or decisions for yourself. You may have felt very bored or emotionally unfulfilled to do with this connection, feeling at a loss. But I'm really getting the sense that when you kind of contemplate and take time out for yourself and disconnect from this other situation, you know, there will be brand new love coming in for you, where you'll be able to open up your heart to people and they will be more open with you, and you will eventually have the strength and the courage to move on forward after this particular difficult moment in your life, and feel strong about how to move on forward and overcome these particular hurdles and challenges that you've been through. Wow, this is so stunning. It's like what you don't see coming in. And then you'll have the eventual stability, fulfillment, the family life, the long-term financial security it is that you're after, you know, that kind of legacy about what it is that you want after a period of time of feeling emotionally empty or let down in a way by a long-term investment that might not necessarily have worked out. There weren't the results that you were hoping for, because there was stagnation in relation to this, holding on to that other situation, or being resistant about these particular changes. But once you're feeling eventually a lot more balance and, you know, gain the direction about what it is that you want, you'll eventually feel, you know, not so confused about your life or your love life or how to be able to move on forward. You'll be able to just give up on this other situation of feeling let down and emotionally feel, you know, able to physically move on, which in turn is going to be really beneficial for you. Beneficial for you, yeah, and you won't be stuck in an unstable, unloyal situation, and you'll be able to eventually get to the point where you'll be able to move on forward after potentially being in a period of time where you may have felt stuck. So you could be dealing with any of the signs really, or they could have them in their chart, but predominantly we've got here is the Emperor, which is the Aries on the table. But you will get to a point where you're feeling a lot more abundant. You will get there. You may not necessarily be in that place right now, but I'm getting very much that the tables will turn for you eventually, but there has to be some certain events that need to play out, and letting go of control issues to allow things to unfold so that they were more likely to be in your favor. And just know that you are deserving of love, because you are, and eventually you will get to the point where you will be able to meet the one and have new passion in your life and feel safe to open up your heart again. Okay, well, so this is the end of the reading. I hope that it resonated, or even if parts of it did, but if it didn't, it's simply not your message. Please like, share and subscribe, leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself. Bye for now.